Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to FACEIT TV here for the North American FACEIT League. It's a new stage, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and all that lovely stuff. I'm DDK, this is Jackie. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
This is good. Okay, guys, we're going to start off with Ubinited and Luminosity. So this is an interesting match because, of course, Luminosity is a pretty new lineup. Of course, they will be most notable because of... I don't know actually, because, okay, I usually say pyth, right? Okay, because pyth sounds awesome. It's like almost like Python. It sounds super badass. But I've had it from different Swedish sources that it's actually like pyth, actually.
Yeah, it's
like
because it's his second name. It's
but that sounds crap, so we're going to say pyth, basically.
Yeah, because it sounds cooler though. Like,
it
so
does.
There's no reason not to.
I'm sorry, pyth, but you are pyth. Sorry about that. Okay, so of course, LeX, NAF-FLY. Well, LeX is like the only remaining member who was actually in the previous Luminosity, the OGs. And we have NAF-FLY in there, who was, of course, originally playing with the Liquid guys, I believe. I think that's correct, yes. And of course, Peter, who had some differences with the old CLG lineup. And of course, Anger as well, who's been darting around different lineups too. So it's a new team. They've been playing a lot together. I'm curious, very curious how their performances will be together. Of course, they have quite a lot of individual skill there, especially with the Python board. So, do you have anything about Luminosity that you think is cool? Have you been seeing much of the NA scene?
I haven't seen much of them play as an actual team. I've only ever caught one of their games, but considering sort of the high skill that you have with pyth and everyone else, as you're saying, there is so much individual skill that they have a lot of leeway to sort of be a top team just from that, and then work in strategy as their team gets close together, and they've been playing together longer. So they do have a benefit with that. That's the thing.
All right. Well, so they're going to be playing Ubinited, and Ubinited is Potter, missharvey, Benita, D, and Grant.
Classic Grant.
Who is this guy? I'm pretty sure that he is not. I imagine he's likely a stand-in.
He's just Grant, isn't he? He's just a bit of a bloke.
He's just Grant. All right, so I have never really seen Ubinited play. I will be completely honest. So this is going to be a new experience. And to give you guys the maps, we have Cash, we have Inferno, and we have a Mirage Decider if it is required. So we'll have to see how things turn out on Cash here. We're going to have the knife just finishing off there. So yeah, Grant is a dude and he's a stand-in for confirmation. Confirmed dude. Confirmed stand-in. Thank you, producer Reese. Okay, that's good. He's informing me. He just informed me over the earpiece that they actually checked that and he didn't just make it up, which is good. Thank you, producer Reese.
Because I mean, we just went in blind. We just said, yeah.
Sometimes he likes to lie and just make things up, so it's pretty good that he's doing his checking. Okay, so we have 3 minutes, guys. So if you, the viewers, require right at the beginning of the show, which means that you're ill prepared for the show, you need to go to the bathroom, you do it now. We'll wait here. We'll say nothing for 3 minutes so that you won't miss anything. But no, not really. The guys who are actually staying here and watching. So again, don't really know much about Ubinited. This will be the first time I've actually seen them play, but it's really, really awesome to see them trying to qualify. And I think we also see. I think we're seeing an event in the next ESWC. Okay, producer Reese. All right, he's trying to show off our lovely Bison signed by Get Right. Of course, at 550,000 followers, we will be giving this away, and it was signed by Get Right. He is quite the fiend for the old Bison. And one of James's knives will also be given away. One of his first knives. He's got like 6 other knives, so expect more James knives to be given away in the future. Well, it's a fine night for some Counter-Strike, isn't it, Jackie?
It is indeed. It is indeed. Counter-Strike action all the time.
It's really cool to do North American stuff again. But yeah, okay, so there is an event. There is actually an event, an ESWC, that's taking place in Toronto. And I imagine we will see Ubinited there as well. So it'd be really, really cool to... Because I think it's going to be there'll be a female tournament there. So that'd be really interesting to see. And I wonder what their form is actually like. And what kind of... I'm actually really excited not only to see North America, and also to see, pyth, or pyth, as some people were also calling him. But we're not going to say pyth. but see him on Luminosity, but also to see what kind of stuff Ubinited have prepared. So we're going to be jumping into this one. We're live already for some FACEIT League North America. So Luminosity is starting off on the T side in the pistol.
Let's see what they're going to do here. Working towards the A early on. We see a fairly big B stack really from Ubinited there. That's what you would really expect. A, of course, being a lot easier to retake.
The classic A retake, so they're showing they're up to par with their metagame here. Potter won't find anything just yet, but that's fine. It's all about that retake. So here it comes in. We've got missharvey there. Just quickly checking the spots, and they are going to make their way in. Now, there are a couple flashes on D, so let's see if she can get something done here. Goes for their teammates. Missharvey will go in. It's a quick frag from her, so trades are happening right now into this retake, but good positions here from Luminosity. 2 in A main. They are going to be very troublesome to deal with. It's a 3-on-3 now as well. Oh, the defuse is coming in. Oh no! He's going to pick it up. Great stuff there. Beautiful retake there from Ubinited, pushing them all the way back, and he's snapping the defuse. So they are going to start off with a rather fine economy.
We'll set them up well and truly indeed, and now they've got the ball rolling for a little bit. They can actually put the pressure on Luminosity here, as they're going to get the next couple of rounds completely free, really. This Luminosity pull something crazy out of the bag.
Indeed. Well, they have got a couple Deagles in play, and I love the resurgence of the Deagle recently. I mean, it was something that I really missed because the CZ was so good. I mean, the Tech 9 is still really good, but of course now there was a slight nerf, which I don't even consider a nerf to it. People are starting to pick up the Deag. We're seeing some excellent stuff out of it from some players. It requires a lot of skill, and it's not even very consistent for those who do have the skill. But we will have an initial pick up there from D. Ethan will be spotting onto the B storage area. So all is okay in the Ubinited camp at the moment, as Luminosity look for those early picks, but I think it's about time that they move in for that side. There it is.
Yeah, they're charging through with that P250, tapping away, is able to find one. Grant over at mid. Just firing off a few pot shots from that Famous, but the bomb's gone down on A now, and here come the artillery, the rest of Ubinited charging over.
Luminosity pushed to the defense, and it's just one man left standing in NAF-FLY, but he will not be standing for very long as Grant comes in. And Grant smashes him down with his FAMAS. It's like, no! Now he's cutting some wires. This guy has got a few skill sets. He can shoot dudes, can defuse bombs. What a man. What a manly man this Grant guy is.
He really is the Grant of all trades.
Oh dear. Alright, 2-0. We're on the 2-0. And the bomb did go down, so Luminosity, they have the buy. And this is kind of shaky now, potentially, for Ubinited, because they don't have much money. They're going to lose this one. They are down to an eco, so they absolutely need to pick this one up. And there's loads of nades for Luminosity as well, so what do we see from them? It looks like they're looking for the boost, and a fast mid-take is at play, and Ubinited have actually a nice angle into A main. Potter might just pick up a frag here. Ooh, just missed that one onto Anger, but the information is still there for Ubinited for the moment.
That's the thing there. Already if they do go for that B take, but they've opted to climb through the vents instead. Benita just completely off guard there from behind. Pyth shuts her down. And here comes NAF-FLY. Able to find the frag onto D there as she rotates along short. Maybe opting to just hold his smoke. I thought he was actually going to be ready to push through that, but he's going to hold it just in case anyone just try to contest him. Potter picks up a beautiful frag there onto Anger, the headshot with that AWP at mid.
Nice.
Get a second one.
Yeah, actually, now they can actually go for this. I think they were thinking about a save, but those kills, this is actually looking really terrible here for LeX. He's in a 1-on-2 now. In goes Grant, down headshot. They can all spot him, but oh, he's going to get both kills. And that's very unfortunate there for the remainder of Ubinited in Grant and Potter, but it was a valiant effort. But we do see the issue. They are down to no monies. They are reset. 1400 for that round loss, 1900 for this one. So after this one, they are going to be on something around the region of 3,500 to 4,300. So they still won't even really have a good buy. So probably thinking about a double eco, potentially.
Once again, an aggressive play onto the A bomb site. The floodgates are open from Luminosity as they charge out, and pyth gets a very early frag. Anger'll have one as well. LeX the nade there onto Truck, gets a lot of damage off onto Grant. And he has to fall back.
Stuff there from Peter, long range. Peter is actually like an incredibly good AWPer, especially when he hits the zone and the adrenaline is with him. He actually gets super sick sometimes and he pulls out the most ridiculous of clutches. We're also seeing a few frags here from Gurney being a bit of a nuisance here for the remainder of Luminosity that will finally clean things up. And I like how NAF-FLY today has brought his title out with him. He's actually letting it be known to the world that he is Lord Nothington. He should be we should be called as such. So I'm not going to do that though. It's way too long-winded. But I respect the efforts. So 2-2 is the score, and indeed Ubinited have to go for another save.
Cheeky nade there from Benita. Unfortunately, doesn't get much damage off. And there come the counter shots and the nades from the rest of Luminosity raining down like a mortar strike right next to her, but she survived for a little while. Unfortunately, just get taken down by pyth. Now the B bomb site is completely clear of any CT resistance, and the T's have realised such.
Some of the rotating players out, but that's actually going to backfire because that means they have an AWP safe now. So unless they want a free AWP on D, they actually have to go and hunt her down, and that is very advisable. Now the splashes will go over. She's close range, has to go for the no-scope, but doesn't even have time to reload the weapon to rattle off another shot, and a great response there from pyth to pick up the final kill onto Potter and not allow a save to an AWP. If they want one, they're going to have to purchase one, and now they have all the money to do so. So United back into the buy, and we shall see Potter picking up the AWP again. Now, Peter, where is he going with his AWP? There he's going to the door, squeaky door. So, oh, actually, no, they're going for the actual execute. So, very telegraphed play, but it can always be incredibly strong if your entry fraggers are doing their job correctly. And they are going to have a lot to work with here, Ubinited, but they need someone a bit faster to rotate potentially here because all the nades are going to be rushing in right now. It's all going to be down to those hitting those shots on the entry.
It's all go, go, go over on A. missharvey's there to try and put up a bit of a fight as she is able to connect the bullet straight into pyth, but from behind it's LeX. He capitalizes, is able to put her down. Grant gets some damage in though, and stops LeX right in his tracks.
Oh, Grant coming in from the side. They didn't expect it, but he can't get the double. Just the single frag, and Potter is left with an issue here to deal with. But that's a great tag there. Very unlucky not to pick up the kill, and Peter is still going to be quite annoying. In goes a nade, and that will do the damage. Great stuff there. Now it's a one-on-one for Potter. Very doable here, but the flash is going to make things a little bit awkward. But NAF can't get the shot. Oh, almost! But NAF-FLY picks up the frag and gets the round done for Luminosity, forcing Ubinited into another save.
And that is a really big round indeed. Just coming down to one man, and clearly showed he knew what he was doing in that situation.
Okay, so gonna have to see what they can get done with a few 5-7s, maybe a squeaky door push or a quick pop flash into a main, something to try to get themselves an early advantage. But we're seeing a lot of just side map pushes here, just straight up, no early place of map control, no defensive rounds, just going for the sites. And this time the site of choice was the B for Luminosity, and they have claimed it. And the Ubinited would be well served to try to pick up some exits or maybe some guns as well by doing such a play. But let's see what they can find. The challenges do come into play, but there's a bit of a shooting gallery here for Luminosity.
The AK in hand though, doing a fair bit of damage. Been able to pick up 2 frags this round. Can he get a third as he scurries away trying to save the weapon? Looking in the complete wrong angle, unfortunately, as it's LeX from behind, just spamming them bullets near him. LeX has shuffled around now towards Truck, and Grant is able to still take him down. 3 frags there. That's fairly good from Grant.
Oh, might get caught though. Oh, gets the 4th kill, but finally gets taken down by Peter. But Grant my goodness, the investment there to actually kill him was absurd, to be honest. That cost a huge amount of money. So Grant, because of Grant's 4K there, Luminosity are in a spot now. If they lose this round, if they don't get the bomb down, then they're on an eco. Unless they want to just force it up with Tech 9 armor grenades. But yeah, so Grant has allowed Ubinited a potential to get back into the match. And they did go for a squeaky push as well. So Ubinited with some nice plays to maybe take an early advantage here. But mid has gone very quickly to Luminosity, and they have a man up short. Not anymore, thanks to Potter.
There's the thing that they do have a lot of mid control. 3 players there, and Grant's got some hot feet now as he just walks through that Molotov. He from behind gets a perfect angle onto NAF and is able to take him down.
So Luminosity, they've lost 2 men. They're going to have to go and rely on that B split now as they make their way through mid into checkers and now into that B bomb site as well. And the rotation is beginning to happen now for Ubinited, but can it be quick enough? Oh dear, missharvey going to go down straight away. Excellent entry coming in here from pyth, but Benita will make a quick trade, and that should allow life to be a little bit easier as now Grant comes in, eliminates Peter before he can get onto the bomb site, and now Anger is in one heck of a spot. Potter looking for that flank, and it's a shot. And Luminosity going to find themselves again in that predicament we were talking about. They didn't get the bomb down, so buy is not really advisable. The Tech 9 armor is definitely possible if they want to go for that with nades. And they're actually, are they just going to go for the full buy? Yeah, they are. They're going to pretty much full buy it. They've left a little bit of a reserve of cash, but I think they're all around $1,000 after that. So if they lose this one without a bomb plant, it's 2,900. So we'll have to see if they get. They need the bomb. They need the round win here to get a buyout. Even if the bomb's down, they're going to be sub 4K, I think. So here we go. Going to try to make it happen. Pop flash ready for forklift from pyth. Here comes the execute.
Off they go, running into the site. Will they be able to best the CTs laying there, waiting to try and defend it? And there we go. They have been able to get in. pyth was able to pick up the frag onto D. He was able to get one. Keeps on rolling, shuts down Benita. The bomb will finally go down.
Oh, just short the Molotov. Oh, that could have been so glorious. But no glory was to be had, Jackie.
Not this time.
Pyth is trying to make Pyth is just diving out there past the smoke. Trying to get the shenanigans done, but it won't happen. Grant is going to smack him down. It's going to be the 4-5. Now as Ubinited claim that round, and indeed, despite getting the bomb down, we can see the economic stead of LG, of Luminosity, not being super awesome. So they are just going to go for a 4 deeks. I like this. There is bound the odds to see at least one deek is quite likely at this rate.
The mathematical equation of deeks it works out.
Solid mathematics here.
And there it is.
First one, but missharvey is going to go in right there. Oh, that is a nice shutdown there from NAF-FLY. Another 1 deek at the ready, and that's going to give them that bomb down on the B bomb site. So, oh no, Anger, great position here. Looks for the shot, he gets the 1 deek as well. So 3 1 deeks so far from three separate players on the side of Luminosity. And that is rough to deal with as Grant and Potter are looking for that save again. And Ubinited, we can have a quick check on the money. We are going to see that, so they'll get 1,400 in addition to this. So they can buy, but it's one of the players will be a little bit too light to have a rifle probably. So this is a rough situation. Luminosity claimed huge value in this round, picking up multiple weapons, and 4 players surviving. You can see that their money is really, really good now, and Ubinited indeed. Gonna have to go for the buy up on Potter still. It is rough times economically for them, but I have to see if they can get something done here. We've seen some good A-side aggressions from them to take control, and they've been unlucky that Luminosity haven't been challenging into a main a lot of the rounds. I think more standardly you'd be seeing that, and Peter's going to get a very dirty shot straight through the smoke there. Peter will go down, and early ground disadvantage for Ubinited is certainly going to stretch the defense.
D over there on the A bomb site, waiting to see if she can catch Anger off guard if he does opt to push right through Squeaky. LeX there to back him up. Gets ready with the smokes. And the AXQ should surely follow.
Looking for that play, and we do have Grant rotating into truck as well, so they have a 3-person defense. Pyth trying to tap away, will actually be able to get the kill onto Grant. Peter also onto Deaton. Now it all rests on the shoulders of Potter in the corner. She will not get it done this time. And it's going to be Pyth picking up the AWP as well. So missharvey is going to have to go for that save as well. Not really going to happen. 1 versus 4. And it's going to be a pretty awful situation on the money now, I think, for Ubinited. Again, I think, yeah, it's going to be very awful indeed. So they will be looking at the double save. I mean, they could get, I guess, a couple pistols and a couple nades, but it's pretty much 2 saves coming in for them. And that should have Luminosity on around the 8 mark before Ubinited can really get themselves back into the game with an answer or a solution to Luminosity. And they've actually been going for a lot of just flat-out pushes instead of just slowly taking map control, playing the picks in different positions, and then maybe doing like a delayed mid-take or maybe starting with mid-control. You know, stuff like this. They're having much faster rounds, faster entrances. And I think that pick through the smoke really made life very, very difficult with like losing Benita like immediately at the start of the round. So Luminosity with some good openings so far.
Yeah, they've been playing fairly strong when it comes down to the rounds. They really need to win. Once again, we see fairly aggressive B play. Will they realise that there's someone hiding though in checkers? All sorts of flashes go out. The nades as well. They're getting ready for this B take. But there's no one on site, boys. The only person there is still hiding in checkers, waiting for the perfect time to strike.
Peter, close range there. Not going to get much done, but it is anger to clean up. Benita in, taking off the silencer. No silencer required. No Sam Fisher action in here. We are going to have 4-8 scoreline indeed, as the buy does come in for Ubinited. Now 4 rifles set up. As many grenades as they could muster. But what, again, answer will they find for Luminosity? Luminosity going to go with just a rush again? I mean, they've been doing this quite often. Looks like they are going to go for that execute onto 8. Just going to smoke it off and just make their way in. And Ubinited with actually have a squeaky push here. If they keep going, they might be able to catch the backside of some of these players. The NAF is actually looking at the angle. Can a trade come in? No, gets sprayed. Oh, both get sprayed down. And they're actually going to go into middle now. What a disaster here for Ubinited, losing both players on A and quickly switching to the B bomb site. And they're going to get right ahead of that rotate. This is massively problematic now for Ubinited.
Yeah, they're caught so in the open now. They fully committed over to that A site, thinking that that's where the action was going down, but it's actually on B, and there we go with a bomb plant. Benita really trapped out of having an advantageous angle now because of that Molotov. And the CTs are still trying to rotate over.
Peter can make that shot easily there. There's no distraction to cover Benita. Also confused Peter as to which way to look. And it's going to have to be another save right now for Ubinited as they lose the bomb site. And the entry is too difficult with so many players left alive. And no real positions to work from either. By the time you get into position, there's like 10 seconds left on the bomb at that rate. So again, Luminosity just going for the cleanup, hunting them down, removing those weapons. And it is going to be a 4-9 scoreline as Luminosity edge ever further into the lead on map number 1 here for the FACEIT League. The first, our first match actually for FACEIT League North America here on FACEIT TV, the new one. Okay, so we have the save again. 3 nades. They're looking for a triple nade of B storage. This could go quite well, actually, as there are quite a few players here for Luminosity. This looks quite promising indeed.
This could be very big, but here come the T's charging out, picking up quite a few frags as the CTs finally begin to even up the numbers now. But once again, we see the A site now far too open. The CTs have to begin to rotate back round as the bomb will make it before they can. NAF-FLY's able to find someone trying to sneak through vents. Lovely Molotov there will force Grant out of position.
Into the afterlife, in fact. That is very out of position. As D comes in now, last player standing for Ubinited. Now, can she pick anybody off here? They are surely looking for her at this point, starting to move out from the bomb sites. LeX is there on top of the bomb, so there are no ninjas possible. And D will just rest and keep her AK-47 alive into the next round. But Luminosity are going to move up to 10. And it was the stack, the aggression in B storage that this time was able to pick up Ubinited some frags and some small advantages. I wonder if they're going to go for something similar. Now they're on their buy round. Potter's back on the AWP. Some of these squeaky door pushes have actually been quite good, but haven't really panned out in the grand scheme of things. So last round of the first half now, and Luminosity looking like they may go for that AXQ once again.
Molotov there. Burn anyone just in case they do opt to attempt to boost over. Fell a little bit short. LeX and co. Getting ready once again with these flashes and smokes that have been proven so well to help the rest of the team get into the A site on this execute.
Oh no, here we go. Okay, we're not stuck on the smoke. Thank God. Okay, they're going to go in now. Here we go. Luminosity with the execute in, and pyth is going to be taking lives. 2 players down, and no regard for his own safety as LeX stands tall onto that red container, picking up some kills as well. It's just Benita left in a 1-on-3 retake. Can she get it done? She moves in. There's the first player. Ray comes down, and NAF falls. She is going to be up against Anger now by A main. Looking for that spray down. He's going to actually be rewarded the kill. Anger with the last frag of the first half. And 11-4, very dominant showing there from Luminosity. Very powerful pushes on both A and the A and B bomb sites, forcing a lot of situations where Luminosity just had to save after they lost position so quickly. Sorry, Ubinited had to save. But can they get something going here on the pistol? That is the question.
That's a very good question indeed, because this is where Ubinited could actually begin to get themselves back into this game, get themselves back into map 1. So they go for that. Actually going for the triple boost on mid now. He is there, ready to greet him, and that nade!
Oh! You have to be joking. That is just disgusting, that grenade. Oh my God.
Absolute filth there from Peter. And he's going to add even more insult to injury as he picks up a frag as well.
Oh, I think it's going to take me a while to recover. I'm going to have nightmares about that grenade, but Ubinited will rise to the occasion. They managed to get the openings onto the A bomb site despite the laboured effort over the top into middle. The bomb is going to go down here in a 2-on-2. He's going to make that a 2-on-1. LeX coming in to try to make it happen with the 5-7. Tossing in a flashbang to get himself in position for these frags. Great flash there. LeX going around the corner. Drops one. It's just D left. Behind the crates. There it is. The push comes in from LeX. Looking for those shots. He can't get it done. D is killing loads of time right now. Going for that spray down. It's not happening with the first. Finally, the kill will come. But LeX, does he have... I don't think he has time here, and there's no kit nearby, so he is going to just take his 5-7, take his 3 kills, and get the hell out of there. But it will be the round for Ubinited, as they will be surely on some SMGs and a good economy to kick the second half off with. Okay. So Luminosity going to go for that full buy. Couple scouts actually.
And the scouts in the 5-7s. Favourable of the happy Tringa figure player who just wants to tap away and pick up some very interesting frags.
Even scout armor Kevlar helmet actually on Peter as well. Their strongest sniper. This could get messy actually. You got to respect what the scouts can do. Would like to see kind of an execute into the A bomb site or something, just to smoke off these long ranges because they could be problematic.
There's the Molotov onto Quad to try to draw anyone out that would have been playing there. Unfortunately, there was no one there this time around. Getting as many shots off as he can into Ubinited, but unfortunately it's not enough as he does get taken down. Scouts, the roar of the scouts now to all of the T's that are trying to push in. LeX gets caught off guard from behind, but he will come out on top. Can he get a second as well? Unfortunately not.
It's just down to missharvey now as she sees what she can get done here. Her health is so incredibly low now, 23 points of health remaining. As she creeps towards A main, the smoke will dissipate momentarily, and she'll be able to emerge. But there are players on the angles close to the bomb site. Oh, she can get the opening pick here. Oh, it's not going to happen. NAF is going to gun her down with that scout at range. And again, yeah, the scout's really putting in a lot of damage, and it's so hard to play against sometimes, even though the CTs have the disadvantage. If they get the right engagements, it can swing very, very quickly. And we're going to see that 5-12 scoreline with a broken economy here for Ubinited. They're going to try to heal that broken economy with some Tech 9 love, some Kevlar, and a fast push into the A-bomb site.
That's true indeed. Let's see if they do truly have the confidence now as they begin to set themselves up for this one. The smoke from the CTs to try and delay it as long as they can. And a beautiful nade getting Potter very low, very early on. But here they come. The floodgates are open. Ubinited charge onto the site, and they're greeted by very angry CTs spamming away.
Wow, really nice take here of the bomb site. Even an excellent shot there onto Peter by the ladder. And now it's just down to LeX and NAF. What have they got to show for themselves? P90 and a scout. In comes LeX. First obstacle here for Ubinited. Going to be jump spraying into the head of D there. Will go down pretty quickly, but Potter's got the Tech 9 response, as does Benita. And the round will be cleaned up by Ubinited.
Yeah, they're still in it to win it. They want to keep the pressure on. Luminosity now. Cash situation not looking too amazing, really.
So D there for anger. Not as many Ds as in the past. And that makes me sad. Sad inside. But they did give us a lot of 1 leagues in that round, so I'll forgive them. So we have a very defensive setup here from Luminosity. In fact, they've completely given up middle because they want to just be on the safe close ranges with those pistols. And they're trying to take over A main. It's a nice push there from Luminosity, but it's going to be a quick push up short, which will bring the action straight to the players of Luminosity on that A bomb site. And in fact, they are going to respond quite well, only losing Peter. Picking up 2 kills in the effort. Ubinited are now, as a desperation push, going for that B bomb site. Benita will clear it out, and they can get the bomb plant now without too much further issue, as the rotation does come in from Luminosity.
Hit on the head by a bottle of Molotov there. It's not going to be too great for him. 3-on-3 situation, though. The advantage to Ubinited. The bomb's down. Time's running out. LeX opts to push through that smoke, but he'll be greeted by a lot of bullets into his head.
Oh, what a snap. Pyth is going to pop the head of Benita there. Steve goes into the smoke. Very sneaky moves here. He's going to find Pyth switching around for another one, but it's going to be Anger that picks up the kill, but he might die to the bomb. No, he's fine. He is completely fine. He's absolutely unscathed, in fact. But Grant will escape. Grant lives. Grant lives.
Classic Grant.
But we have ourselves a 7-12 scoreline as Ubinited spring back with some momentum of their own. But now comes the buy of Luminosity. If they're able to break this, they have a really good chance of bringing it back to a very close game. Potter with the AWP, and it looks like a lot of players towards A at the moment here for United, and a quick boost over the top will claim the life of Pyth as Potter is going to start things off well for her team. Looking like they're readying the smokes there, or could be the Molotov cocktail into the vent area as well from Benita. Now she's actually going to go into Squeaky now as well, so we'll see neither of those perhaps. But they are waiting for an aggressive response, and I like this. They've taken an early advantage. They're wondering, hey, will there be an information play from Luminosity? If there is, we're going to be defensive. We're anticipating it. We can crush it and then go for a side push. And they have the time to do that. So that's a very smart approach here from Ubinited. But it looks like they want to set up the A split with the lurk provided by Benita through short. And she readies herself on the boost. But here we go. Can Ubinited get it done here?
Molotov to try and draw anyone out, but it's not necessary as Potter gets a wonderful shot. NAF-FLY there, though, to try and defend the site. He's able to pick up 2 frags, but can he get a third as 2 more Ts push straight into his line of sight? And they're able to take him down. Anger on the site now. Replace NAF. He's just completely sprayed down.
Good stuff here, though, so far from Ubinited. However, Benita's actually not going to venture through middle, as she has received a lot of damage, down to 10 HP. And she is going to make her way towards missharvey, who is planting that bomb. LeX is close with the 5-7. Oh, no. Quick pop there from the 5-7 does the job, and he's going to go straight for the defuse. Actually going up for the switch on the weapons, and that's actually going to cost him. Round is saved by Benita, and Luminosity, they have to, well, they can eco again with a couple pistols, by a few 5-7s perhaps, and some PT-50s in there, but Ubinited are going to bring themselves to another round where they have advantage, but very good damage done by Luminosity there.
Indeed. Now over on the A site, we can see a stack from Luminosity actually. 4 players and just 1 on B, tucked in by Checkers. Anger opting to go very aggressive, but he's going to decide to just try back off a bit. Actually, he doesn't, gets taken down by D. That's a real shame.
A main take here though from Luminosity. They have moved, I believe, I think it was Peter in there maybe. Is it? No, it's actually NAF. But Grant is a coming. Yeah, always actually by forklift there. He's actually going to pick up D, but Grant is ready and waiting. And he will eliminate the offender. Lord Naffington. Lord Naffington has nothing on Hattie Hattington. Okay, so looks like Peter and LeX are in a bit of a predicament. Not much they can really get done at this point with a Deeg and a P2000. So Ubinited claiming a round pretty cleanly here. Exits to be found potentially though for LeX and Peter. They're going to go for a counter boost actually, which actually this could result in quite a few exits. Surprising that LeX is not the one though with the Deeg, but oh dear. Peter will drop into his death. I'm surprised he didn't just wait up there actually. But hey, LeX will keep his Deagle alive, and that's what's important. That's always save the Deegs.
He'll be able to hold on to it, maybe get some 1 Deegs in the future. Well, finally we see Luminosity being able to carry on by, and United, they're climbing back though. They're bringing the numbers, you know, they're trying to even up these scores. They weren't happy with what was happening in the first half, and they're definitely proving that now.
Ooh. That is nice there. Good tag there from Potter. She's been doing work with that AWP. And Peter is going to take penetration damage to 35 HP. And LeX is going to be challenged right now. Up close. Quick execute onto the B-bomb side. That's a... Oh no, I think that was a team flash as well. I'm not even sure. But LeX is going to pick up both frags. Make it the triple. Potter comes back in with a nice frag to claim LeX. But it is a disadvantage for them now on the players left alive. Peter comes in over the top, looking for the frag on the cross of the bomb. The bomb will make its way towards missharvey's hands. Potentially, actually, she's going to push out past the bomb. She could have maybe got it down there, but she's going to be looking for a quick frag, potentially. Not sure where they're coming from. Presumes that should be someone in Checkers, maybe, but waiting in the smoke, and she's going to go down. Very unfortunate there. I'm not sure if she just couldn't find the bomb or what, but I think it should have been a bomb plant, but Ubinited will have enough in the coffers to put forth another buy, despite D being very low on cash. They have to go with it. Hey, she can get a Tech 9. It's basically like an AK.
It's a pocket AK.
It is indeed. It's a dirty weapon. Okay, so 9-13. Ubinited losing some momentum with that round loss. They could claim it back with a good entry or 2 into this A bomb site. However, Luminosity with 3 players on the site. They've given up middle completely. If Ubinited were to go for a delayed mid take, it would be completely for free. But they don't know that.
Absolute crossfire on the A site. Pyth somehow is able to pick up a wonderful 3K there by going very aggressive. He's finally put down by Potter. Can she keep her reign of terror going as she looks to try and find the shot onto Anger? If he does keep walking round.
It's just Potter left. She's done excellent stuff with the AWP. She is not going to do much in that position. That's a pretty awful position to be in. And it's going to be 14 rounds now for Luminosity. They're pretty close to closing things out on map number 1, which is Cash. We have Inferno to follow. And, well, no money to buy for Ubinited. They have to save and play for the overtime. That is not a nice spot to be in. Gonna go for the fast push into the B-bomb site, a bit of a contact play. And Peter's on the angle. This is going to be quite good for his stat padding. Gets the first shot onto Potter. In goes the nade. And he is going to be able to pick up even more frags potentially here with the pistol pulled out. They can't bring him down until he gets 3 kills. And Ubinited are left with only D to try to save any result. But it's going to be the 15th round there for Luminosity, as Ubinited don't get much done on the save into the B-bomb site. And now it's all about the AKs and the few nades that they can scrap together.
And the pressure's really on from them, because right now all they're thinking is to even have a chance to try and take it to overtime. We have to be flawless. We have the most, the most clean game of our lives. It's going to be a real struggle for them. This round we see the 2-1-2 setup right now from Luminosity. LeX opting to rotate round though, back towards the A site. So now for the double boost on mid. They'll be greeted by actually the triple boost again. They'll be greeted by Peter though if they do face.
Ooh, NAF pushing around B storage. In fact, he has no regard for his own life. Just going for that crazy push. B is completely open. In fact, we're going to see Grant over the top right now, and Benita gets the trade onto NAF as well. So now Luminosity have no vision of B at all. However, Ubinited still looking for that mid play, looking for the A play. No one sent through the vents just yet. missharvey will be the one to make her way out of A main, but she needs to be traded on here. But Benita not able to get it done as pyth locks her down in that position. Great response though, able to get the spray. Looks for the second, and she'll make it happen. 3k in the round, she'll save it for Ubinited and keep them on cash. 5 more rounds though to bring it to overtime. It is a long slog, but one they're now geared up well to try and accomplish, as Luminosity are put into an awful buy.
Yeah, look at this once again though, the 3 Deagles. We saw just how crazy they were on the T side. If they can just pull that off now on the CT side, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Deagle on Deags. Here we go. We've got the push over the top, and pyth ready to claim some lives. That doesn't make sense because plural of life is lives, but I wanted to make it rhyme. Someone shoot me, please. Okay, we got three person setup there for Luminosity over by A, looking for the A main take, and in fact they're going to go with that. Peter and pyth in. This could be dangerous. Peter's in the position by lockers. I don't think they expect it. He's going to go in with that 5-7, picks up 2 kills. That's huge. Benita with a nice response onto NAF, but they need a recovery and they need it fast. Grant is the man to provide the response, and he pushes up. Great stuff there, getting his teams further into that A bomb site as they try to take this one back here and reclaim that bomb, and that's exactly what Grant is going to do. 2-on-2 now, as Grant is just absolutely wrecking them at the moment. 3 kills for him. And now a nice after plant position, 2-on-1 against LeX.
Oh, so low. LeX could just go absolutely massive here. If he can connect these Deagle shots, he can really do this. It all just depends on how he plays it. Goes on a cheeky face onto missharvey, but isn't able to take her down. Opts to go for Grant, but doesn't quite realise he's there. Has another pop at missharvey and is finally able to take her down. He doesn't have a kit, and time is not on his side.
He thinks it's completely clear and squeaky, but he is so wrong. So wrong right now. And that's going to cost him. Good effort, but Grant is going to really... He came out huge in that round.
He did, yeah.
He delivered. But still 4 more to go. And in comes the ult for Peter. That's been a huge danger so far for them, for Ubinited to deal with. Actually, that said, Potter, when she's had an ult, has actually been taking him down and dealing with him in certain rounds, but she does not have an ult this time. And it looks, are they just going to just run it straight into B?
The train of just pure power charging there into B site, but they're greeted by Peter going absolutely massive, and then from behind it's pyth trying to collect as many names as he can, but unfortunately only gets 1. A complete massacre. Luminosity are the ones to come out on top.
Pulling the matchmaking strats out there at the end. Rush B, no stop. And it was going to be that story there for them as they get gunned down. It's a 16-11 scoring on the first map. And it will be Inferno to follow in this best of 3 here between Ubinited and Luminosity. So guys, we'll take a very brief break whilst we set up map number 2, Inferno. So stay with us here on FACEIT TV.